show takes you on a tour of Ashlawn Cutting in Rugby, aiming to highlight the work of the volunteers who look after this Warwickshire Wildlife Trust reserve. The reserve starts in the south either side of Onley Lane and runs north to the old Great Central Railway Station on Hillmorton Road. The only easily available parking is on Ashlawn Road. From here you access the cutting by this zigzag path. From the path there is a better view of the grassland, which was created by felling trees over the winters of 2016-17 and 2017-18. This show begins at the southern section south of Ashlawn Road on Onley Lane. To the west of Onley Lane, the cutting has become an embankment. This was cleared of many years' growth in early 2017 by a day's donated labour from a rail track team. The team chipped much of the brush. By August of that year, the regrowth was strong. These metal barriers are an effort to stop bikers and horse riders from using and damaging the cutting. Heading back north, all along the cutting there are apple trees. Since not all are crabapple trees, perhaps they are the result of waste disposal when the railway was in use. A little further north and some small clearings appear on the sides of the cutting. The work here is to keep these areas clear of brush to provide habitat for butterflies and other fauna that use more open spaces. Doesn't look much in this image, but the black heap is the location of the fire site, which is used to get rid of surplus grass and brush. To keep the soils poor, which is what wildflowers need, the grass is cut and raked off every 1 or 2 years. Many years of doing this has turned what was scrub, as you still see along much of the cutting, into quite good grassland. This is a home to a good variety of insects and many anthills. This grassland is around the bottom of the zigzag path. Immediately north is the Ashlawn Road Bridge. Over the winter of 2016-17, the scrub to the south of the bridge was cut back to give better views of the bridge, hopefully making it more of a feature for walkers, at least from this side. It doesn't show much now, but the scrub closest to the cutting base was laid to form fences. From this point it's just a mile north to the old station platform. This next section used to be very muddy after rain, but the new path laid in 2018 has seen an increase in numbers of both walkers and cyclists. A view of Ashlawn Bridge from the north, not too much of the bridge visible. We're now at the start of the central section of the walk. This is a scallop that was created in early 2017. Almost immediately some violets emerged. Some seeding was done, but this shows the regrowth over the summer. It will become another small piece of grassland to link that just south of Ashlawn Bridge with that near the old station a mile north. The dead hedge that was created with the tree remains is now barely visible. Pytchley Bridge is the start of the final northern section of our amble. A 100 yards north of Pytchley Bridge is the marsh. At the north end of the marsh is the old water reservoir, what is now called Reservoir Pond. It and several surrounding wet areas are used by hundreds of frogs for spawning. At the north end of the walk is an area of very rough grassland that is in the process of, we hope, being converted into decent grassland. It will take a few years. The top north end of the patch, managed by Warwickshire Wildlife, is the old station platform area. The west rail track is now flooded. In 2017 there were 30 plus southern marsh orchids in bloom here. I hope you enjoyed the amble around 1.5 miles from Onley Lane to Hillmorton Road.